On Fantasy Football 101 on Sports Radio 1450. The number is 529-1450.
Yeah. Give it to me now.
Good morning. Welcome back to Fantasy Football 101 on Sports Radio 1450. Adam Stark alongside Eric Pedigo, Mark Graham, and Nick Relli taking your phone calls at 529-1450, 529-1450. Real quick before we get to another caller, pretty much one guy at tight end is on the injury report this week. Kellen Winslow, he's out. Anyone else that's of significance, really?
Of significance, no. Ben Utek's out, but he's always out. That's why he's no longer with Indianapolis. I mean, he missed 85% of the games. But yeah, Kellen Winslow's the only guy of any value that's out.
And at kicker, Mikey Nugent's back and available.
Nice.
Bonzi in the house.
Oh, jeez.
Let's take a phone call. 529-1450.
There goes the neighborhood.
That was a birthday hug right there.
You got a nice big grab of that. Nice.
Are we taking that call or are we
breasticles? Are we?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take
all right. Good morning. You're on Fantasy Football 101.
We're not taking that one. We can take this one, though.
Go ahead, sir.
Hey, one quick thing. Did I just hear somebody say Cedric Benson?
Yeah.
There was a Cedric Benson mentioning on the airwaves, and we quickly dispelled that, saying, please, under no circumstances, do not play.
I wonder if that guy was in my league.
We thought that he was.
And then I heard I was listening, I heard there was another a wannabe stack, it sounded like.
That's what it...
That guy had running backs and wide receivers. That guy had a pretty good loaded team.
Oh, yeah, Smith, C.J., Andre Johnson, and Colston. Yeah, that's a powerhouse wide receiving core.
Yeah.
Where are these guys getting all these rosters? I mean, are they in 16 leagues? I'd love to be
16.
Six team. I know, not 16. I'd love to get a quartet of receivers like that on my roster. I'm lucky to get one guy and then have to search the waiver wires every week for
sexual harassment, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I'll show you guys next year if you invite me into your league.
All right. We can't wait.
Okay, buddy.
Can't wait.
It's
big talk.
We have someone that's breathing.
I'm out of
hard
breath, man. You guys want to get me on, you better do it now because I'm going to have to go lay down. I walked up those stairs like 3 times, dude, and I'm out of breath.
There's only 9 stairs.
Now, I'm talking like out to the pin and back, dude. When you're fat, Stark, I'm not in shape like you and Terrell Owens,
I just run up
a
and down
pinata tomorrow. Stark for his birthday. T.O. Pinata! Yay! So, hey, Grammy, how are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing pretty well.
Is it all right if I sit in on your show, man?
Hey, I'll tell you, not my show. It's our show.
Oh, wait, Nicorelli, do I have permission to come on yet?
No.
You are behind the board, by the way.
I'll see you.
Cut the microphone now.
I don't get to hear I actually want to come in to meet Mr. Eric Pedigo. He's a good-looking dude, man. I told you he was good-looking. Was it the first show or second show?
This is weird.
I said,
I've known him since we were like 7.
No, first of all, I just got a couple of things, guys. You do a great job. And I had to come in and make a special appearance because that was one of the stipulations Kevin O'Day said when you guys took over. He's like, you're going to make some appearances, aren't you, Bonzi? And I was like,
is that how he talks?
Yeah, sure. That's how everybody talks when I do an imitation, Pedigo. You don't know that yet. I'll get to you. It'll be a little high-pitched, though.
Yeah, obviously.
But anyway. You guys have done a great job. Eric, and I wanted to see if he was getting one of the computers, because I know how Mark Graham gets all of his information is from the computer. He's got like 5 different sources he goes to on the internet. He doesn't know much. But, dude, you're sitting here with a piece of paper, a coffee cup, and like a 2000. You got a 2001 Marshall Falk calendar over there. So, I mean,
he's old school.
He is like...
That's just for inspiration.
What are you... I mean, jeez Louise, man. You are the most knowledgeable... And you know what?
Human computer.
When your great-grandfather called into the show that one day to wish you the best of luck, I almost got teared up, man. I was like, that is an emotional moment.
I did get teared up.
Hey, you seriously are a great addition. I mean, to this family, and these guys would be screwed without you. Right?
Hey. Well,
Stark does a great job. He knows. I don't have to rub his belly anymore. But
but you can.
Couple things, guys. That stacked guy, need to give him a coupon, okay? Can't be calling in 500 times during the show. And I'm not afraid if he shows up to the station, Pedigo. I know you're a little whistling. But anyway, Mark, come on. If we were doing the show back in the day and that guy called in 500 times.
You called him out the
First of all, it's like this.
Guys, I don't know if you want to try to vote, but I'm in the shower right now, and I'm looking at my Terrell Owens poster and his nice pics. So if you guys could tell me who I should start, that'd be great. I'm in a coach's fantasy.
Back off the cell phone a little bit.
It's ridiculous.
If you're still been here, here's what would have happened. You'd have called him out after the second call and said, I want you to show up at the door. And then he showed up, and you'd have hid behind me.
No, I wouldn't have hid. I would have actually broke out Nicorelli's nunchucks that he keeps in the Kiss FM studio. He's like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. But the other thing, how come I haven't heard anything, Mark, about your your OPP league or whatever you used to always talk about? I mean, we used to have to hear about that all the time, and I haven't heard anything about it all year.
My OPP league.
Yes, like your OPP, you start defensive players or something instead of
IDP league.
Oh, I thought it was your OPP league.
You've lost me. Okay.
Why don't we hear about that anymore?
Yeah, you know,
by nature.
Because quite honestly, I sucked this year. Everyone I played.
I thought I was right again and said IDP leagues would just be going.
Love the IDP league, but I did very bad job of setting lineups. Everybody I started took a powder on me. So
Actually, I'm surprised he hasn't brought up the fact that he's the top seed in the other league I'm in with him.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I just got to say, I've never heard Eric. You know, I've learned a lot from you this year, and how to speak lower voice. That's good too.
Hey.
But that thing about the guys not dropping out, that's a big deal right now, especially with the leagues that I'm in. You know, I mean, I'm in 3 leagues. One of them is a big money league, and that one I'm out of. But we had a lot of guys who were out of it.
We call those big
peanut leagues.
That just want to, the peanuts and candy for the cotton candy. I heard about that.
Yeah.
But you got a lot of guys that want to just quit managing their rosters. I love what you said about how, you know, you got those 4 teams like a toilet bowl kind of thing.
Yeah.
Where what did you offer them, some money, or did you offer? Or, I'm sorry, some peanuts?
The top pick.
No, you get the top pick in
yeah,
next
that
year's
was that
draft,
was
yeah.
a great
Instead
idea.
of just having the worst guy with the worst record, you still have to play out the season.
I suggest everyone do that because we've got right now. I don't know if you remember Commissioner Spanky Graham, one of your favorite fans. He's actually going over to someone's house this morning with a 2x4 and a Twinkie. He's going to offer one of them. And that's you know, it goes from there. But that's a great idea, Eric, and good job. I'm glad I'm sitting next to you, man.
Hey.
You smell good, too.
You know what? I showered this morning. I got some nice Axe deodorant.
Nice.
Kind of.
Oh, Nicorelli, I forgot you were here again. Go figure.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, great job. And Christmas parade, don't forget to mention that stuff, all right?
Okay. Look for Bonzi in the
Sure.
Christmas parade.
Attaboy.
Starts at 10 o'clock this
Got it.
morning. 6th and Jefferson, right? 6th and Jefferson.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I don't really
And then it just goes, it's real quick parade.
Thank
Goes
God.
right down
He's
the street,
gone.
then back up 6th. So go check that out. We'll have all the Newhoff Media radio stations in the Christmas parade today, so go check that out in downtown Springfield. And you are listening to Fantasy Football 101, in case you are confused, right here on Sports Radio 1450. 529-1450 is the phone number. Still time for a couple more phone calls, 529-1450. Good morning. You're on Fantasy Football 101. Hello. How about we try the other one? Okay.
Was that our secretary?
Yeah.
Hello, guys. How you doing today?
Good.
What's
good.
up, dog?
great.
Not much. Hey, you guys already answered my question on the Colson, whether or not I should start him. But I'm going to start 3 wide receivers instead of 3 running backs this year or
Okay.
this week. But out of the other 3, should I start Jennings? And the only reason I say Jennings is because it's in Green Bay. Don't know what the weather's going to be like up there. They're calling for snow. So I'm going to go with either Jackson or Lee Evans or Lavernius Coles. And then with
Jackson
running
who? Deshaun?
Deshaun Jackson, yeah. Yeah, and then with my running backs, I'm pretty crappy on those positions. I'm just going to go with Leon Washington and Brian Westbrook. I know Brian Westbrook is good. He had a good week last week, but that was my bye week, of course. And so, yeah, against the Giants, I know he didn't do too great
Andy's
the
questionable,
first game.
isn't he?
He did pop up on the injury report, but at last check he was going to play. They're just
in fact, I heard right
they're just
before I
taking
come
it
here.
easy.
Yeah, he's felt as good as he's felt in a couple weeks, from what I understand. And
You got to play Jennings.
every week.
Absolutely.
Deshaun Jackson and that Eagles offense has not been that great as of late, outside of Westbrook.
I almost, Lavernius Coles has been hit or miss this year, but I kind of like his matchup this week against San Francisco. I have him plugged in one of my leagues, and I would probably play him and feel a little bit better about that than Deshaun Jackson. Even though it seems like Deshaun has a bigger upside to have a huge day, he could also just totally disappear on you if Philly gets shut down.
And with J.P. Losman going for Buffalo, all of a sudden Lee Evans becomes a little bit more of a viable threat. It seems like those two, have a tendency to hook up on long passes more than Edwards did.
529-1450 is the phone number, and again, it's playoff